And of course, Mr. Mapisa.
Of course, Mr. Mapisa.
Okay.
It further instructs me that from there the minibus combi left the central, that is Johannesburg Central, and it proceeded to Katlehong at Spruit Mazibuko Hostel.
No comment.
It instructs me that his version in this regard finds support from the photo album with photos which was compiled by Sergeant Mabasa. At page 9 of the photo album, it depicts a photo where Mabongo Ntuli, using a phone belonging to Mr. Mngube, took a photo of Mr. Mngube and Mr. Mapisa at Katlehong Spruit Mazibuko Hostel.
No comment, Malone.
The photo was taken on the 26th of October 2014 at about 11:52 minutes in the morning of the 26th of October 2014. From this destination, it instructs me that the minibus combi traveled taking a direction of Lesedi, where they wanted or had to visit one person by the names of Ngamuza Kumed.
No comment.
It instructs me that this finds support from the photo, that is photo number 47, which was taken on the 26th of October 2014 at about 1500 hours, 30 minutes, 31 seconds at Lesedi.
No comment, Malone.
It instructs me that they spent some time there. From there, the minibus combi departed until it reached George Koch Hostel, and the photo was taken there on the 26th of October 2014 at about 1700 hours, 28 minutes, 39 seconds.
No comment.
Page 17 of Exhibit S depicts a photo which was taken on the 26th of October 2014 at 1700 hours, 28 minutes, 39 seconds by Mabongo Ntuli. And the persons who are in that photo are Mr. Mngube and Mr. Ntuli before court.
No comment on that.
It instructs me that during that period, that is the 26th of October 2014, he was residing at the corner of Julius and Sinclair Street in Johannesburg.
No comment.
It instructs me that from Katlehong Hostel, the minibus combi left to his place of residence. From Katlehong, the minibus combi left to his place of residence, that is where Mr. Mapisa was residing at the corner of Julius and Sinclair Street. Sorry, my lord, just to correct. In fact, they left George Koch, not Katlehong. So they left George Koch Hostel.
Uthi-ke basuka eGeorge Koch Hostel baya la kuhlala khona uMapisa ekhona Julius no Sinclair, kube nepushathana lapho lokuthi basuka eKatlehong basuka eGeorge Koch.
Minibus combi dropped him after 6. That is after 1800 hours.
So I can't hear that.
The minibus combi in which he was in with the rest of the group dropped him at his place of residence after 1800 hours on the 26th of October 2014.
I'm a bit of a challenge, honestly.
I'm saying...
There's a challenge because there's a lot of noise.
Okay, I'll shout now. I'm saying the minibus combi dropped him at his place of residence at the corner of Julius and Sinclair Street on the 26th of October 2014 after 1800 hours in the afternoon.
No comment, Malone.
He instructs me that after Mr. Mngube and Mr. Ntuli had left in that minibus combi, he never met them again on that day.
No comment, Malone.
Lieutenant Colonel, he has instructed me again to go through the cell phone records which was compiled by Miss Pinky Vitilingam, because we have told this court that he was a person of interest in this case. He was a suspect in this case. I'm just going to take you through the exhibit, Lieutenant Colonel. It is exhibit DD5F Roman, which is the cell phone records of Mr. Mngube. The cell phone records is separated into AMA data and GPRS data. What is of importance for purposes of my cross-examination, because the records consist of 184 pages, are the transactions of the 26th of October 2014. Before I proceed, I'm going to start here. He instructs me that the cell phone, the handset that Mr. Mngube was using.
Did you guys catch that? Did you guys catch that? The handset that the accused, no, I'm sorry, Mr. Mngube. I feel there's been a turn in attitude, and there's a collective agreement. Mnisi, we heard him address the accused by their surnames. Mr. Mngube, Mr. Ntanzi, Mr. Sibia, Mr. Mapisa, and Mr. Ntuli. And now we hear Unqumalo pick up the baton and continue on. This, I'm telling you, for me, is a huge deal. They continue to humanize the accused and not refer them by numbers. Congratulations to the defense. No matter how much they try to strike you, no matter how they try to take you down, we see you. We see you, and we see the representation. Legal aid. I'm still mad, but you know what? We move. We keep on the battle, and I love that Dave also honored, I think the defense, we don't know what the agreement was because they just disappeared, came back and continued on. So we don't know what the collective agreement is. But regardless, I appreciate that Dave didn't just pack up for the day and be like, I'm not being paid. Peace. You know, that is something. Yep, we're seeing the turn. Things are turning. But I cannot believe that Pinky is back, okay? Pinky is back in representation. Things that Pinky put on the record are now being taken and used against the state. I bet you the state was not counting on that. Here goes Nqumalo taking Pinky's data to say, yes, the photo was taken on Mr. Mngube's phone, therefore proving I was not at the crime scene. So let's hear Nqumalo continue putting accused number 4's version on the record. Of course, Mr. Ballistics continues to say no comment and no comment. Here we go.
It was a Samsung GT E2220.
Awuthi-ke umakhalekhukhwini awusebenzisa uhlobo lwe-Samsung u-GT.
He further instructs me to put it on record that this handset is the handset that Mabungu Ntuli was using when he was taking photos on the 26th of October 2014. This handset belonged to Mr. Mngube before court. But what is raising his eyebrows are the transaction of the 26th of October 2014 at page 11 of 184 of the cell phone records. On the 26th of October, sorry, just at the bottom of that page, On the 26th of October 2014, at 2000 hours 08 minutes 47 seconds, there is an outgoing call which lasted for about 58 seconds to the number 2771 117 5387, and the tower there is 2G Holt Street, SGS 2. 2000 hours 08 minutes 47 seconds, there is an outgoing call which lasted for about 58 seconds to the number 2771 1175387. 387. The tower was 2G Holt Street, SGS 2. SGS 2. The next transaction is on the same date, the 26th of October 2014. At 2000 hours 16 minutes 19 seconds, it's an incoming call which lasted for about 165 seconds from the number 2771 1175 387. The tower is 2G Holt Street, SGS. In this regard, Lieutenant Colonel, I will pause and say that we were also provided with the contact list, that is the list of contacts which were in the handset of Mr. Ntoni before court. I'm saying I will pause there and inform you, Colonel, that Lieutenant Colonel, that we were also provided with the list of contacts which were in the handset of the phone belonging to Mr. Ntoni before court.
Sir, you are very inaudible.
I'm saying, further, on top of that, we were provided with the list of contacts which were in the handset of Mr. Ntoni before court.
Yeah.
Which, at index number 39 of Exhibit S, small letter C in bracket, the number that I've referred to, Colonel, belonged to Msindozulu. So, Mr. Ntoni had saved that number as the number belonging to Msindozulu. I see the state wants to say something.
As a court, please, my lord, we don't want to curtail Marlene's friend's cross-examination, but Lieutenant Colonel Mangena is a ballistic expert. He's testified about the ballistic science. What has got all this to do with him? These are matters that Marlene's friend can reserve for argument, but and we say this with the greatest respect, that a ballistic expert should sit and listen to all this will be, a waste of his time, my lord. And we say this with the greatest of respect.
Yes, Mr. Mumalo.
I thought I was putting the version of my client, since Lieutenant Colonel has indicated that my client was a person of interest in this case. So I'm putting the version of...
Yes, done what? He has indicated.
Yes, he told the court that he was a person of interest.
No, he never said that. He says Gininda told him that he is a person of interest, not himself. Are you with
As
me?
Baloi put it, with the greatest of respect. I don't want to curtail my learned friends' cross-examination, but, get out of here. You're definitely curtailing his cross-examination, and you know that you're doing it, but you're just prefixing it with fancy words and fancy smooshy words, which is so unfair and uncalled for. Let Nxumalo do his cross-examination the way he does his cross-examination. Okay? Let him complete his cross-examination. And then one other thing is, and there goes the judge, descending into the arena with great grace. We're cross-referencing who? Gininda on the record. Oh my goodness. Yeah, let me know. In Baloi's defense, we don't want to hear the numbers, Nxumalo, but we see what you're doing. You see what we're doing, Baloi? We don't want to hear the numbers, but we get what he's doing. So we're just going to listen let him put it on the record because it is relevant. It is relevant and proves that, hello, they were not anywhere near the crime scene, the false Laura's house, the spa's house.
With you.
This is
So
evidence.
the exercise showed that he was not a person of interest. Hence,
No, no,
I'm
fine.
putting
I'm
the
just
version.
saying
He did
wouldn't
not.
know whether who is a person of interest.
Yes.
The investigating officer is the one who told him that somebody is a person of interest.
Yes. Maybe to exhaust and finalize this point, I just want to put it to you, Lieutenant Colonel, that at the time when Mr. Mngube received these calls, he was at the Central, Johannesburg Central, because of the tower, which is indicated there as 2G Holt Street, SGS.
No comment.
Angaphawula ngalokho.
Colonel, there's one aspect that I wish to canvass from you. I'm going to refer you to Exhibit X13C of the record.
I have it, my lord.
At 3.2 of Exhibit X13C of the record, at paragraph 3.2, you stated that one of the exhibits that you received on the 14th of July 2020 was one fired bullet fragment possible of a 9mm caliber, marked 217267/14, capital letter A1. You confirm that?
That's correct, my lord.
On Exhibit X13B of the record, you have that exhibit, Lieutenant Colonel.
I have it, my lord.
Thank you. At paragraph 3, the exact paragraph is paragraph 3.3.1. One of the exhibits that you received on the 13th of November 2014 was one spent bullet fragment of undetermined caliber and marked it 217267/14, capital letter A1. So the question that I want to pose to you, that the exhibit which I referred to at Exhibit X13C and the one that I'm referring to you now at Exhibit X13B, is it one and the same exhibit?
That's correct, my lord. It's the same exhibit.
At Exhibit X13B, you said it was, the caliber was possible of a 9mm. And then at Exhibit X13B, you say it's undetermined. Is that consistent?
That's correct, my lord. When I opened the bag, when I first see it, I noted it immediately. So when I opened it, I couldn't determine the caliber, or I couldn't say what caliber is it. So during examination, when I continued the examination, I could say that it's most likely or possibly of a 9mm caliber.
It's correct that you said possible, you are not certain.
My lord, due to its damage, I cannot say that it's a 9mm. I said it's possibly 9mm.
Would that be correct then to put it to you, Lieutenant Colonel, that your conclusion regarding the caliber of this exhibit was inconclusive? You could not determine, since you indicated that it's possible
Yeah,
of a
but he says
9mm.
because it's damaged. And I think we also, is that the one which was at 90 degrees?
That's correct,
And
my lord.
hit the floor.
That's correct, my lord.
And it's talking like a scientist, that's I understand it. I would have said even that one was a 9mm because the other one, which was on the cupboard, was a 9mm. But in scientific jargon, as Mr. Nisi has said, science is a precise exercise. Then he says, when he looks at it, it's possible, a 9 millimeter. Because if he had said it's a 9 millimeter, we're still going to spend another week.
We're going to spend another week.
Yes, because we'll have to ask him, why does he say so? What makes him to say so?
It's within our boundaries to ask.
And
him. It is within our.
yeah.
Yeah.
I say that's how he puts
Yes.
it.
Yes. No, it's fine.
Undetermined.
So you further told this court that was a CMJ.
That's correct, my lord.
There's also another aspect, Lieutenant Colonel, that I want us to canvass. You also indicated that you are trained in IBIS.
That is correct, my lord.
Maybe before I embark on the cross-examination regarding IBIS, on Exhibit X13B, that is the affidavit which was prepared by Warrant Officer Rudolphs, you confirm that he finalized his test around the 18th of February 2015. That is what appears on page 404 of Exhibit X13D. That is the affidavit of Warrant Officer Rudolphs.
I have it with me, my lord.
So he could have finalized his examination around February 2015.
That is correct, my lord.
Warrant Officer Rudolphs also indicated that he is also trained in the acquisition of fired cartridge case and fired bullets data on integrated ballistic identification system, in bracket IBIS. So the question that I want to focus on is that there is a letter which was drafted, Lieutenant Colonel, on the, I'll tell you now, on the 30th of October 2014, it is Exhibit X5 of the record. It is a request which accompanied the exhibits which were found on the crime scene on the 26th of October 2014. I'm sorry, Lieutenant Colonel, in fact, the said exhibits were found on the 27th of October 2014, not on the 26th of October. You do have that exhibit, Lieutenant Colonel, is that correct?
Yes, I have the exhibit with me.
In short, the two exhibits, Exhibit A1, a bullet jacket from the kitchen floor collected and packed and sealed in exhibit bag PA 500 149999210, and Exhibit 1, projectile found from the kitchen cabinet top collected and packed and sealed in an exhibit bag PA 500 2087782.
Yes, my lord.
Yes. The two exhibit bags, those are the exhibit bags which contained the the bullet projectile and the fragmented bullet were sent to the ballistic, that is the science ballistic unit. And part of the request which was made at paragraph 4 of Exhibit X5 was the following. Please do the following investigation. Exhibit A1 and 1 to be examined for IBIS and to be kept for later possible comparison. So you concede, Lieutenant Colonel, that there was a request which was made as early as 30 October 2014 to do IBIS, that is later IBIS for comparison later. with the said exhibits which were found on the crime scene on the 27th of October 2014.
Yes, my lord. As per exhibit X13B, I have received those exhibits on the 13th of November 2014. I've worked on those exhibits. It's the same exhibit that was from the crime scene. The bullet fragment and the 9mm bullet collected from the crime scene. The bullet fragment was damaged and was unsuitable for microscopic comparison. The 9mm bullet I have received, and as I have explained with IBs, if it's a pistol, we normally acquire only cartridge cases on the system, not bullets.
There was a special request that IBs should be done later in the event any exhibit come in. Then there should be IBs that has to be conducted on the exhibits.
We do acquire revolver bullets on the system, but not 9mm or pistol bullets on the system. So even if we could have acquired it, could be on the system, but there couldn't be any match. Since the firearm that the warrant officer Ruloffs received, it's a pistol. So with that firearm, we've only acquired the cartridge cases, not the bullets. That's how we missed the hit on that one, the bullet.
If IBs had to be done, it had to be done when, at what stage? That is after Warrant Officer Ruloffs had completed his examination. On the 18th of February 2015.
If on the 13th of November, the exhibits that I received was a cartridge case also, when I would have acquired it on the system, it will be on the IB system. When Warrant Officer Ruloffs received the firearm, the test cartridge cases of the firearm could have been on the system. Then we could have picked a hit on that one. But Ruloffs' case, it's a cartridge case acquired. And on my case, it's only a bullet, so you couldn't get the hit on that one.
There you have it, the IBIS system. That is not IBISing, okay? Why do they not put the bullets, only the cartridges? That to me sounds a little bit of inefficiency, bare minimum, because as you know, Mr. Ballistic Expert, sometimes you will only find the bullets, but not the cartridges. You are the one who's been going on and on and on and on and on about that. But what? You decided, well, not you, the system has decided that you're only going to put the IBIS systems. I would love to hear the defense expert confirm that theory. I would love to hear how he does it in his private lab, if it is the same thing, because it's giving sus. It's giving let the criminals get away with their cartridges. Let the criminals know to pick up all their cartridges, because that's the only way we can trace them. And guess who knows that now? Guess who knows that now? The three Ngabis sitting right there in court. Do they have friends? Like, this was a real masterclass, guys. If like, I know it's a lot of detail with bullets, CMJ, FMJs, but it was very informative, very educational. Now we know that there's soft bullets, hard bullets, full jacket, metal jacket, soft metal jacket, complete metal jacket. You see, we know these things now. But for those who are the Nkabis, the ones who use the things that do the ending of the life, I think this was valuable information to them. It was also broadcasted on national TV. I just realized that. You know what? Let me stop giving Gabby's hint. Let me stop giving Gabby's hint. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you on my next upload. Because what? We're at 40,000. I see you. I see the comments with regards to legal aid. Let me do some research. Let me do another video. And yeah, let's work together. I think we should. I think we shouldn't. This is 2024. We shouldn't allow the state to just get away with things. I've seen your DMs as well. Woo! I've seen your DMs. I will respond. Give me time. Thank you.